Greetings in the love and in the light of our infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer. Namaste, namaskaram. Hello, all philosophical tramps, all 144,000 frequency sealed in the head divine love toddlers of the new dispensation of this new fifth dimensional age. Greetings and a hearty, heartfelt, warm welcome. This edition of the Umbanda New Earth Ashram for Compassion and Strength and Divine Love Toddlers is brought to you by Folgers Coffee, instant and adequately heated. Fifth dimensional consciousness. What does it mean? How are we able to reach the fifth dimensional consciousness? Well, the way out of the matrix is through going within and reaching your heart and living from your heart. Heart-based consciousness, heart-based, trying to refer back to that 0 point, staying in your heart, no matter what is going on around you. No matter what is going on around you, you stay within your heart. It has been called an inside-out lifestyle, meaning the most absurd, bizarre circumstances could be taking place around you. It's all a test. It's all a test, and the mental plane is meant to be, the ego is meant to be toyed with. What do you think, to refer back to the Torah or the Old Testament, what do you think Satan was doing when Job was tested? Satan, from whence hast thou come? I've come from patrolling up and down in the earth. That's what Satan's doing. That's what's out there right now, roaring like a lion, testing people, toying with their egos. None of it matters if you stay in your heart. So allow your inner strength, your inner focus of your heart path, your lion's path of the heart, to alchemize, because that's what spiritual alchemy is. That is what the path of the alchemist is. You control your outer, or the outer is controlled through your inner strength, your inner connection to your heart. That is what dissolving duality is. To understand that what your mind, what is going on inside of you, is no different than what is outside of you. And if you are at peace within, you've alchemized your outer. And that doesn't mean that the chaos stops. It just means that your energy attachment to that chaos has stopped. And when you achieve that alchemy of your inner heart connection, you will be shown more blessings than you have ever before seen in your life. The solution to any of your issues, to any of our issues, is within. Ooh, frequency attack. The Matrix didn't like that. But you will be shown, we are shown more blessings when we live from our heart. It's what, in the law of one, Ra talks about catalyst integration in the law of one. So you could be going through physical catalyst at this moment, like you've experienced an illness or what have you. A catalyst of your body, a physical, you get some kind of illness, but it is designed, it's an entity, this catalyst, this outside seeming difficulty or trouble is designed, when this catalyst strikes, is designed for you create a love acceptance, or it's love acceptance of the outer circumstances, or you fall further into separation and control over things that we have no control over. You may receive a catalyst, what Ra from the Law of One teachings, a catalyst of the mind, a catalyst of the body, catalyst of the spirit, any of these three aspects of our divine anatomy that can be in your life that is meant for you to surmount. It is a choice point in your life, in one way or another, how you choose to accept it. But the solution to our problems is just within us. What we see as problems are just tests. And in the last couple of months, you perhaps have encountered your choice points. Because we are in the last period. We have been in the last period of cleansing and transmutation and dissolution of energies that are no longer helping this planet to ascend into its rightful frequency and dimension, to the harmonic universe number 2 of the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimensions. We have been in the last several months a period of cleansing and transmutation of all those types of energies that no longer serve the ascension of this planet, no longer serve your ascension. Those who cling to the energies, who have tried to cling to the energies that are being dissolved now, will likely be dissolved with these energies as well. And the effect of this to our individual and collective experiences can be very destructive and violent, especially when there is no blessing of love, understanding and compassion to yourself, because it begins with yourself and then it flows to others. But you must be compassionate towards yourself. But for the past several months, we have been going through transmutation, cleansing of these old energies. And they showed up as choice points. That's how I describe it. I myself had my choice points where my past came back. And literally, I had the devil knocking on my door, offering me on a silver platter my old self. And I could have fallen right back into that energy. I could have taken that silver platter, and that would have been my choice point. But I made my choice. I'm here now. I'm here where I'm at. With the summer solstice, the portal, and so help me God, that portal was real. I'm not going to share my experience because I believe some things we must keep to ourselves, but that choice point, that portal on the 21st at 10:33 a.m., which was 3:33 p.m. in Greenwich Mean Time over there in Avalon and Rose Chapel in Scotland, that is where that big Stargate energies came through, where Merlin and the energies of Avalon and all of that. But I saw it with my own eyes at 10:33 a.m. here when I said my observances and made my ritual on that Stargate. I witnessed it with my own eyes in my life. I know it 100% with conviction. I stepped through that portal and I'm here now through this, in this new energy. And all of us have our own choice points that we must make, whether it's a catalyst that is meant to happen through our body, through our mind, through our thinking, through our spirit, but it does involve effort. And it's really hard to be faced with our shadows all at once. If you don't have any kind of awareness of spiritual energy, all these things coming out now that have been coming out for your choice points only lead to self-destruction. And an awareness to what is happening inside us is the key to alignment. So, yes, an inner practice of inner engineering is vital. And to recognize your choice points and to have resolve, to have will, to be a warrior, to recognize that you're going to be faced with your own shadow. And it's up to you how you choose to work with that shadow. I was faced with my own shadow. I had the devil knocking at my door. And it was the spirit that came through me that handled it with grace, like a Tai Chi master. I didn't give in to the energy. The old me would have probably handled it in a destructive way, and it would have been a mess. But no, the Spirit came through, and like a Tai Chi master, that shadow was sent on its way, and that energy was dissolved. But it was through inner resolve. It was through me going, no, thank you, devil. Ho, ho, ho. Not going back that path. And that was my choice. That was my alignment. Without having to give that situation any more energy than it deserved. But I was self-empowered, and the Spirit came through. The right things were said. The right energy was presented, and that situation was dissolved. That choice point was mastered, and I went on to make it to the 21st, to make it through that portal. Because we all have the right to know about what's coming our way. We also have the ability to determine how things turn out. Yes, we, through self-empowerment, through knowledge, through divine knowledge, through being aware of the alignments of what's going on in this world. And if you're asking yourself now about what will happen during Earth's ascension, if you're even wondering about that, then you are already on your path to make it, to make sure. But it's not just us, you, myopic field vision of just your own circumstances, because as you achieve your choice points and make it into the portals, to the gradual unfolding of the energies, then you help lighten that energy of the planet, all for everybody, for todos los gentes. And this makes a big difference. Every choice point that we master and go through with our fifth dimensional consciousness, we help Earth ascend. We all ascend together. No one will be left behind. As Gaia evolves and gets closer to her ultimate ascension, and she has compassion for all her creation. She guides all of life on Earth through the same process. This includes humans, animals, plants. We are all evolving together. And we are all in this together. I'm helping these three cats, this little family of cats. The mother's name is Reina. I named her Reina because she's the queen. That means queen in Espanol. Reina and her little daughter Shadow and Lux, the boy of the family. All three of those cats, I've watched them go from feral, not trusting me, but I've fed them every day now for probably like the last 6 months at least. I've fed them every day, and now they let me pet them and stuff. Those cats are evolving. Those wild forest cats, and I'm it's breaking my heart. I'm going to have to move from where I'm living, but that's part of how God's shaking up my reality. So everybody, we're all evolving. And the way I look at it is, those cats will be more open to human contact. So hopefully somebody that moves in where I'm at will be able to feed them, and those cats will let them do it. But basically the planet, we're all ascending together. A new octave, harmonic universe number 2. It's a different frequency of vibrations. And so star seeds, people that are aware, all of us on the path who are from many different star systems and civilizations throughout this universe, all of us who have been assisting and anchoring in light and energy will be going home with Gaia to this new Earth, harmonic universe number 2. What does it mean? We are going home. It means with this June 21st Stargate solstice portal, we are actually arriving in the original creation that God intended for us. It will be here, not somewhere else, but we will be living in a higher consciousness, in resonance and in alignment with Earth. And people, talking about the event, the solar flash event, the grand solar flash that will raise humanity from its current state into a new and more aware state of being. And the solar flash is not just about the activation of DNA. It was also about shifting your perception so that it can truly understand what unconditional love means. And what conditional love what all that means. Accepting wrongdoing, but I mean, conditional love does not mean accepting wrongdoing in your world, accepting injustice, or accepting anything that is negative or against your own sovereign will. No, you don't be a doormat. You, as a self-empowered guy, new homo luminous, homo, a meta-human on the path to the new earth, don't be a doormat. When Master Yeshua said, turn away, turn your cheek if someone hits you on, turning off from the other side. No, that's not what that meant. That was all twisted by organized religion. But Master Yeshua meant turn away from darkness. So don't be a doormat in your world. Don't accept wrongdoing, but you have to do it in the right way. You can't offer that same energy to extricate yourself from a situation. When Jesus said, be thee as wise as serpent and as harmless as doves. Be as wise as a serpent. I was as a wise, when the devil came knocking on my door, I was wise like a little serpent. I said, the Spirit came through me and I said the right words. I said what needed to be said, and the devil went on his way. But if we're looking ahead for a solar flash to change everything for us, you're giving your power away to an event you have no control over. So, but when you integrate these qualities within yourself, by being in the moment, by being in the perfect here and now moment, you are ready for anything. By being inward focused, heart centered, you're prepared for the solar flash. You don't need to think about it anymore. Go on about your life. Be creative in your life. Don't be a consumer. I mean, we have to consume somewhat, but do your best to be a creator in this world. As Basmazulu Baba Kredu Mutwa pointed out, men of violence, people of violence, anger, their works don't last. But look at the creative. Basmazulu Baba Kredu Mutwa said, look at the Great Pyramids. Those were creative people. Those have stood the test of time. That is the testament of creativity. That is what you want to tie into, the energies that you want to be part of, not part of the anger, the destruction that's taking place. And those people that are trying to hold on to those energies of the ego, all that's being dissolved. But your inner silence, your inner strength gives you the capacity to hear your inner voice, and then also gives you the capacity to listen to the inner voice of other people without getting influenced by them in any way whatsoever, because you have learned how to be silent within yourself. So there is no interference from outside anymore. When you have dissolved duality, and your inner peace is the outer peace. Nothing can interfere with your inner silence at all anymore, because it has become indestructible. It has become the diamond mind of the Buddha, of the indestructible diamond light body, invulnerable now. It cannot be touched by anything anymore, because there is no need for anything anymore. You don't need any outside validation. When you're in your heart, when you're focused in your heart power, when you're an ascended person, an ascended metahuman, you have many beautiful qualities. Very playful. You can have fun anywhere, in the middle of a crowd, in the middle of chaos. You can have fun and awareness and feel love in any situation. Look what happened, with Yeshua on the cross. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. That's symbolic, but one of the hallmarks of your awareness is being able to have a sense of power in any situation. Any situation in your life, if you're connected with love and you are connected with your spiritual awareness, you have the ability to feel and sense the energy around you in any situation. And you can notice when things are not in balance or functioning properly. Without awareness, it would be impossible for any healing process to take place, because we would not know that there was nothing wrong in need of fixing. Awareness helps us handle conflict with greater ease, even though it doesn't always make it easier. But your inner heart awareness allows you to navigate the energies of chaos. Whether you're a spiritual tramp or one of the, a vampire or an exotic ghoul, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a vampire connected to your heart, making it through this world, you will be part of this ascension. And to forgive your past, to forgive yourself, means to stop feeling angry and resentful towards someone for an offense or a flaw or a mistake. That's what forgiveness means. Nothing more and nothing less. It means being heart-centered, being focused in love, and a divine love toddler on the path to the new earth, the golden age. Namaste, namaskaram.